Hey guys, Tanya here, Blooming in Place. I have a young friend whose birthday is today, and I promised her I would make her a cake. So I don't think I'll do a whole video tutorial, but I'll take you along in the steps as I go. This is a 10-inch round cake on a 12-inch round, they call it a drum. What it is it's about three pieces of cardboard here put together and then covered with the foil so that it's strong for a heavy cake. Of chocolate frosting on top of the 10-inch round cake. Now I'm going to set the other 10-inch round cake on top. I've got it going. It's on my spinning table now. I have my little, that's my all-inclusive, whether I'm doing crafts or I'm doing cakes. My turntable. I've got all my stuff out. I'm mixing the frostings for colors now. But that's a nice dripping layer of chocolate fudge frosting. I'm putting another one on top so I can add the skirt to the doll cake. Once the doll and her skirt is on top, it won't fit in the freezer. So if you can see it, there's chocolate, and there's chocolate between these layers. Now I'm going to put the crumb coat on this portion and put it in the freezer real quick to set up before I add the top. Okay, I've got the crumb coat done. It'll set up real quick. I'll throw it in the freezer, let it set up, and then I'll actually frost it. You can see where the chocolate kind of got swirled in, but there's plenty of chocolate. It's not going to dilute it. It's going to taste wonderful. So here we are. This is the skirt, and when I tried to trim it, I got a couple holes back here, but I'll be able to fill those in. But that's the top portion. I'm going to crumb coat it and put it in the freezer, and then I will set it on top of the cake. Now, for the doll's hips to fit into this to make a dress, you have to cut a hole in it. Otherwise, the cake will split. So I'm going to cut the hole before I finish the crumb coat. Okay, as you can see, I cut the hole. Now I'm going to finish the crumb coat and put it in the freezer, and the first half should be done. Okay, the crumb coat is set up. I've cleaned the crumbs off the table. All the cake tops are done. It's ready to start decorating. Okay, it's frosted, and then I just boobed it right there, so I gotta fix that. And some of the chocolate fillings leached out on me, but I'll be able to hide that with flowers. Okay, so the cake is frosted. The dowel has been washed. Now I gotta put the dowel in and start decorating. Okay, there she is on her cake. Let's get her some clothes on. Okay, there she is. There's the doll cake. The buttercream is not cooperating. It's raining. I had to stick her in the freezer multiple times throughout. See the little bow in the back? And I left her hair up because, again, the buttercream is staying really loose. I refuse to add any more sugar. It's already higher than what the recipe calls for. But there she is. This is for my friend Samantha.